Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, December 24, 2024. The moon spends the day in your privacy sector, signaling an emotional need for more time to yourself so that you can recharge. Getting extra time to think and muse is especially helpful with today's Mercury-Uranus that brings light and hopeful energy. You're dreaming up new methods for accomplishing your objectives, mainly related to your work, habits, chores, health, and daily life. Mentally exploring your options can be most helpful. You have a sharp eye for making progress and improvements. Ideas or news can fuel your optimism about health or work matters, perhaps inspiring you to brush up on your skills. The moon continues to ignite your secretive 12th house of closure, dreams, and all things behind the scenes, highlighting everything from your unconscious patterns to the emotions you've been repressing as of late. Secretly crushing on someone? The moon will form a harmonious trine to enchanting Neptune via your intimate 8th house of sex, shared resources, and collaborations, adding an intuitive and elusive layer to the backdrop of this connection. Mercury's trine to rebellious Uranus could suggest the possibility. Why of this happening in your place of employment, but, perhaps, not in the way you're expecting. Despite the continual stress from Saturn square Uranus retrograde, you could feel a sense of relief, thanks to the Sun sextiling Jupiter. The sextile coaxes optimism between your sector of creativity and self-expression with your sector of commitments. You could use the sextile to mediate the square, as you might feel more emboldened than usual to express your needs to your colleagues, partnerships, and professional contracts. You could also be able to find a creative resolution for any issues in your professional commitments, thanks to today's sextile. A friendly aspect between the moon, as it passes through an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart, and dreamy Neptune in your financial sector is a regular and ordinary monthly event. The difference today is that this is inspiring your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination ahead of lucky Jupiter's return to your financial sector next week. You are in a state of siege in your own home and in your family circle. People are criticizing you constantly and you feel you're doing everything wrong. Take time to reflect before reacting, because they could actually be right on some points. If you react in a sober way, your family will regain their trust in you very quickly. You find you have so much energy that you don't need caffeine to get you going, so jump out of bed and take on the world. If you've been down lately for some reason, everything changes for the better today. You find the idea of meeting new people difficult, not really something you want to contemplate. If this is actually how you feel, then far better to wait a while and reflect on what you really want to achieve. When this is done, the idea of dating has a realistic purpose with much higher chances for success. Today's aspect at play gives you a leg up in exploratory thinking. The ability to recall early experiences or to examine body issues will be enhanced. Try to use this aspect to heighten your awareness of your body. A challenging yoga workout will focus your mind and create space for new awareness to emerge. Don't push yourself but stay on top of the exercise. Accept any resurfacing memories or new self-knowledge without placing judgment. The essence of this day can see you thinking a great deal about the relationships in your life. This number favors partnerships and one-on-one time, as this kind of interpersonal connection is the stuff that strong marriages are built on. If you're in a relationship, see about doing what you can to strengthen the ties today. Single folk may want to either make a date with someone special, or spend some time with a close friend, if possible. Our eyes in the sky. As the sun makes its grand entrance into Capricorn, we welcome the winter solstice, a profound turning point in the wheel of the year. This celestial event not only marks the beginning of winter but also invites us into a season rich with opportunity for growth, reflection, and renewal. Have you felt the subtle shift in the air as the days grow shorter and the nights stretch on? There's something magical about this time, a quiet nudge to pause and honor how far we've come while envisioning the road ahead. The winter solstice isn't just a seasonal transition, it's a sacred moment to align with nature's rhythm and reconnect with ourselves. As we cozy up in warm layers, sip hot cocoa by the fire, and prepare for the joys of the holidays, let's also take a moment to reflect. How have you grown this year? What challenges have shaped you, and what triumphs have brought you joy? This season is your opportunity to acknowledge your journey and plant the seeds of intention for what you wish to cultivate in the coming months. While winter may seem cold and dreary to some, there's a unique beauty in its stillness. Have you ever stopped to admire the way freshly fallen snow sparkles under a soft winter sun, or how the crisp air carries a sense of clarity? These moments remind us to embrace the present and find gratitude in simplicity. Much like the seeds that lie dormant beneath the frozen earth, waiting to bloom in spring, your dreams and goals can take root now. What are you ready to nurture and bring to life during these frosty days? Capricorn, the steadfast and ambitious goat, sets the tone for this transformative season. Known for its practicality, persistence, and deep sensitivity, Capricorn energy calls us to channel our inner strength and strive for meaningful achievements. Think of someone you admire for their ability to balance ambition with kindness, perhaps a friend, family member, or even yourself. That's the essence of Capricorn, a leader who inspires with determination and generosity. This season, let Capricorn's steady energy guide you as you set goals that align with your true values. Start small, dream big, and trust in your ability to climb any mountain, no matter how daunting it may seem. What steps can you take this winter to move closer to your aspirations? Before dawn, Ceres, the asteroid of nurturance, retrogrades back into Taurus, shifting our focus to tangible forms of care. Since July, Ceres in Gemini encouraged us to nurture through words and connection, teaching us the power of presence in our relationships. Now, as it settles into Taurus, we're reminded of the importance of honoring physical, emotional, and financial boundaries. Have you noticed how setting clear boundaries strengthens your relationships and personal well-being? Whether it's saying no to overextending yourself or making time for self-care, this is a time to honor both your needs and those of others. Remember, anything truly meant for you, be it relationships, opportunities, or possessions, will not be lost. As the Cancer moon opposes Venus in retrograde, you might feel a wave of emotional sensitivity. This transit stirs a longing for comfort and security, yet it also asks us to reassess our priorities. Have you ever felt caught between holding on to the familiar and stepping into the unknown? These moments of inner conflict can be unsettling but are also deeply transformative. After this lunar transit, the moon goes void of course, creating an ideal time for introspection and creativity. Why not try journaling, crafting a vision board, or exploring an artistic outlet that speaks to you? Have you ever found clarity through such expressions? These reflective practices can help you process your feelings and uncover what truly matters to you. As we move through this season of transformation, let's not forget the connections that enrich our lives. Whether it's reaching out to a friend, offering a kind word, or simply sharing a moment of gratitude, small gestures can create profound ripples of love and care. This is a time to nurture your relationships, honor your boundaries, and find balance in giving and receiving.